Welcome back. This next tutorial is going to show you how to set up your syllabus link. And so once you've logged into your course, if you want to maybe split the screen on your computer and work along with me, that would probably save you a bunch of time. So go ahead and click on your tab right now that says syllabus. You probably have this gray box like I do. And so we're going to click on that tab together. And it's going to take us right now to an empty content folder, which is exactly what we would expect to see because this gray box on the left told us you have no content in this link. Building content into a particular link is incredibly simple, and this is where you would take your syllabus file, your PDF or your Microsoft Word document, and you would upload it for the students to see it and be able to download it and save it to their computer or download it and print it and put it into a binder. And it is as simple as using this Build Content tab. If you'll go ahead and hover over it on your own, you will notice that there are several different options here. Don't let that intimidate you in any way, shape, or form. You're essentially just looking for right now at two different options. You are either going to create an item or create a file. And I will be very honest, it does not matter which one you use. I will do it both ways in this tutorial so that you can see the difference in appearance between creating an item and creating a file. I almost wish they could have used the term upload instead of create, but again, Blackboard is unique and that's just the way it goes. So we're going to start by creating a file, and let me demonstrate what that would look like for you. If you click on Create File, it's going to take you to a different input screen. Where you will be prompted to input some required content. First, you're going to have to name your file. So we would name this, since this is our syllabus tab, I usually do it this way. Academic year 2017-2018 syllabus. You might even put your course name in parentheses. Course name here. Up to you. But this way, and the reason why I do it this way is because I use Blackboard year after year, and when I do a course copy, which I have to do with my university, into a new year, it reminds me that this is the old syllabus and not the new one, so I know that I have to update files. For all of you, since you won't have to do course copies, but you will have to update some of your material every year, like the syllabus, especially if you have a calendar as part of your syllabus, you may want to use a naming strategy like this one to help you remember that I have to delete my old file and I have to upload my new one. So that's just a sample for how to name it. Then you're going to browse your computer, and I'm going to try and find a file that does not, here we go, that does not necessarily have a whole lot of content associated with it. And bear with me, guys, I use Dropbox with my faculty here, and so that tends to help quite a bit. And let me just find my syllabus for my physiology course, because I know that's a smaller document size and that'll upload well. So you find your file on your computer, you select it just like I did, and it's going to populate here. The selected file is this one. Don't worry about the file name here, just worry about the name here. This is what the students are going to see when they log in. File options, you do not have to worry about this. Open in a new window, add alignment to the content, don't worry about that. You can leave that per the default settings. And the same thing here, Blackboard does in this certain circumstance set you up for success because by default, permit users to view this content is selected as a yes, and that is what you want. If you want to track the number of views, you can go ahead and do that. It gives you some statistics, data, but I'll be honest with you, having used this for many years, it doesn't do me any good. And I really don't care how many times any particular student needs to look at or download a syllabus. So I usually leave that as no. I do not set date and time restrictions because this is a file that I would want them to have access to throughout the entire year. And then down at the bottom here, you'll see the submit option. And once you have set everything up to your likings, you have your name the way you want it, you have the correct file selected that you want, and notice here if you make a mistake, just select a different file and it will replace with the one that you want for you. You've got your different defaults set up the way you want it. Go ahead and hit submit and give Blackboard a minute or two, and then it will go ahead and populate that for you in the course. All right, so now you've got your syllabus entered. So as a student, if you were to click on syllabus here, you will see it. And that's exactly what we want to have happen. Now there's one other upload option that I would like to show you, and this may be important or helpful for folks that like to provide additional guidance to students when they're in the process of viewing files in course sites or they're about to download a file. And this option is to create an item. There's one difference between the two. So click on create item. You would name it how you want to. So 2017, 2018 syllabus, and maybe you put your course name here. But notice we have an extra option of a text box. And here you can provide specific instructions that will be visible to them before they download or they view the file. That may be something you want to do. So maybe creating an item is a better fit for you. You will still go in and you will still look for your file. You will still have to attach your file. Notice how it shows up as an attached file once you click on it. You will still by default permit the users to view the content, and then I usually leave it as no under track number of views. And once you submit, that way, notice that it's the same file that I've attached, but it looks different. In this case, these specific instructions show up as sentences below the file. The student can click on it right here and download it, and they can view it that way. So this is create item. This is create file. Either way is fine. Let's say you make a mistake or you upload it both ways and you look at it and you say, I really like the create item view better than create file, so I would like this one to go away. By hovering on it, this caret will appear. Simply click on it, and down at the bottom, you can select delete. You can delete that version, and now the students only see this one file for the course syllabus for that particular year. And that's how you do it.